Well, that took an unexpected turn. Is that what Jojo Siwa is actually doing out here at these concerts?
What the f?
Like, I'm not sure if she's aware of this or not, but Jojo, you don't have a schlong. By you doing what you just did serves no purpose. It was pointless. You literally just backshot the air between your and her ass. Like, what in the world? No, sir, you didn't have to go there. You didn't have to go that far. I mean, you're not wrong, but I mean, the level of disrespect is something I personally wouldn't take. But on a side note, why is Jojo Siwa out here on stage literally looking like she's about to bust down in an epileptic seizure and crack her skull? I mean, the way she was shaking her head back and forth like she was about to... Like, I can only imagine trying to do that choreography and your brain matter is just getting tossed around like a washing machine inside your skull. I mean, that can't be good for your brain. By the way, shout out to the community member Pathetic Species in the Discord server. She's really active. Love the support in there. She dropped these clips in the chat for me to react to, so shout out to her. But she says the choreography is worse than we thought. I mean, listen, this ain't my cup of tea. I'm not really into Jojo Siwa, her music, or the aggressive ass back shots, the slapping of the asses of her backup dancers. I mean, hopefully she doesn't catch a case in the future, but I'm going to say we're in a very strange timeline indeed that I couldn't have fully predicted myself. No, I hate to overuse the word cringe, as I've done it thousands of times over the years that I've been making content, but that little bobbing up and down right there, what is that? And why can't she resist the urge to thrust her forward? I'm sorry, I'm gonna just have to come out and say it now. Jojo, there are other ways to interact with your female backup dancer on stage instead of having to touch, thrust, or backshot in the general direction of her ass every fucking 30 seconds. I mean, I kind of feel like she's just overdoing it. And it feels a little forced to me, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too nitpicky.
Face down, ass up, that's the way I like it. Rip his said, chunk it up, twerk it while he throw them up. Big wheels on the truck, Kelly with the doors up.
You see what I'm talking about? Jojo Siwa's sudden obsession with trying to hump and thrust everything in sight is just obscene. Like I said in my previous video about Jojo Siwa, I understand she's probably been sexually oppressed for the majority of her childhood, right? But why all of a sudden, as soon as she comes out, she has to now start simulating the acts of what a man would do to a woman who've both come to the mutual agreement to because as far as I know, lesbians don't do this unless they have a strap on. Otherwise, they would be scissoring each other. So given the fact that this specific dance move comes from the art of backshots, I would assume the lesbian equivalent would be some type of dance that replicates the art of scissoring? Listen, maybe I'm just overthinking this. Maybe I'm too far deep into this rabbit hole, but holy fuck. And I know it's overused, but the cringe.
Big stones on his grill, lick my coochie, froze it up.
Oh my, nah. Somebody please intervene. I can't believe she actually sent me this. Like, listen, I'm trying to play it cool here for this video, but I'm gonna just let you know inside my mind, I'm taking the gay son. If you know, you know. Bruh. Bro, every clip, she can't resist dry humping the air. Wait, what do those shirts say? Gayest person alive. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. She's trying way too hard. Again, I understand being trapped in the closet your entire life, but the moment you step out, you don't have to be this much of a tryhard. Like Jojo Siwa, if there ever was a definition for what the word tryhard means, she fits the definition perfectly. Like, it almost makes me feel like she's playing a character now. Trying so hard to stereotype of a lesbian, dyke, bulldog, whatever the hell you want to call them. And it's just like, you don't gotta act like this. It's kind of cringe to me. I need another word for cringe. It's kind of off-putting, strange, forced, and just completely unnecessary. She said Jojo Siwa giggling. She doesn't know who Britt Smith is after she called the paparazzi on herself, and then Britt releasing her version of the song, oh, Karma's a bitch, she means. And out-charting Jojo is absolutely bonkers. Karma truly is a bitch. I would personally never show my face in public again after this. And this video apparently has 13.2 million views. So it looks like Jojo is getting a lot of heat right now, a lot of hate, obviously for all the right reasons. Personally, for me, it's just like, I'm gonna need this little lesbian girl to just stop humping and thrusting and backshotting everything in sight. And what this TikTok video was referencing was the new video Britt Smith just released that I talked about in my last video that she just re-uploaded to her own channel 8 days ago, which apparently is charting higher than Jojo Siwa's copy of it. Here we have more clips of Jojo Siwa out here flexing songs that she didn't make. Yo, that's crazy, bro. Personally, I have way too much shame and pride to literally copy or buy somebody else's song and act like I created it. Like, I'm pretty sure all you guys and girls know I'm a singer, right? I'm probably gonna be releasing a mixtape sometime this year, right? But imagine if I, upon the release of my mixtape or my EP or my first album, I decide to literally rip off the songs of already pre-existing artists. And I'm not talking about samples, and I'm not talking about similar sounding melodies. I'm talking about ripping off people like an Oliver Tree, a Joji, a Justin Timberlake, an Oliver Francis, a Young Lean, a Bazzi, or even a LaRue. Like, that shit would be crazy. And I'd probably get sued for everything I have, and rightfully so.